Hi, everybody. It's Patrick. How are you? Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Um, I'm sorry I missed last week. I was a little under the weather. It was very sweet of several of you to ask about me and to send me messages. It was really nice. Thank you. Um, we, yeah, I'm better. It was kind of a wild. It was kind of a wild week. So thanks. So here we are. We've got a bunch of questions because we have 2 weeks worth. I'm just going to dig in, but if you have a question or just say hi so I know you're here. Um, you know, I have my glasses in my hands. I'm ready to go. And I'm just going to start with a bunch of questions and then we're going to add as you have them. The first one is I got salad dressing on a party dress. It was actually a dress at a wedding and she got salad dressing on it. If you're going to spot treat it, hey, Jenny, if you're going to spot treat it, I'd do vinegar and water, soap and a brush, and then rinse it, just rinse through it. If you're going to wash the whole dress, I'd spray it with vinegar and water, soap and a brush, and then just wash the dress. Hey, Ginger, long time no see. The next one is perspiration stains. And I've covered this a few times, but I think it's, hey, Stephanie. Oh, you. Flattery will get you everywhere. I cover this one, but I think it's a good one because it's an ongoing stain for so many people. It's perspiration. Hey, Kit, long time no see. Perspiration stain. And a perspiration stain, you put oily soap on the spot, like under the arms and the collar and the cuffs. Hey, Holly. Thanks. I'm on the mend to long last. I'll tell you all about it in a second. The perspiration stains, oily soap, you sprinkle vinegar or sprinkle oxygen bleach on it, make a paste, let it rest, and run hot water through it, and you're good to go. What is the stain bar you use? I use our stain bar. It's, from Laundry Evangelist. It's on our website. It's our flakes plus baking soda made into a bar. Hey, Michigan, any ideas on how to remove that pesky cloudiness from glassware? I do. It usually will happen with vinegar as your rinse aid. That will usually lift it out. If that doesn't work, you can actually, you know what, I'm going to make a video about it. If it doesn't work, there are YouTube videos that show you how to do it using baking soda. I need to make it as a video because it'll be hard to kind of explain, but basically you sort of buff it with baking soda, but you have to be careful because you can scratch it. How do I dry a winter coat? I have a video on how to wash a winter coat, and the question actually was, how do you dry it? And you dry it with by either laying it across your drying rack. I throw mine across the rail of the deck. What I do is I lay a sheet on the handrail, throw the coat across it, and then fold the sheet back over it. So birds don't get on it or whatever. Hey, Miss Ian. Hi. What iron do you use? Well, I use a Laura Star, and I use it in several videos. I love it so very much. It's the best iron in the whole world. I have the iron and the ironing system, and I love them both. And my hair looks ridiculous. I'm actually going to get it cut today. Is aluminum foil safe for the dryer? It's 100% safe for the dryer. People have this thing about aluminum foil because of the microwave. Your dryer's not like a microwave, right? Your dryer's like your oven, and you cover things in your oven with aluminum foil. So it's completely safe. Do you consider Mrs. Myer's Clean Day hand soap and oily soap? Yes, it would work. It wouldn't be my absolute favorite. I would prefer one made for laundry, but I also am going to tell you I don't hate that as an oily soap. The difference between soap and detergent. It's the difference in the way that they're made. Soap is an oil and a base that are mixed together, and they have a chemical reaction and create a soap. Detergent is cleaning ingredients that are mixed together to achieve the result. So it's not exactly the same thing. But hey, and so you got an Iggi. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You're going to love it. Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Can you remind us again of tips for washing faux fur jackets? If you want to wash it in the washing machine, you can. You put it in a mesh bag. If you lay it flat in the tub to wash it, you just wash it and imagine like you're washing the dog, like run your fingers through it and sort of wash it that way. Tiny bit of soap, but rinse like crazy. Rinse it 2 or 3 times for sure. I love the display of laundry loads for the 5th anniversary. Do you know what that actually wasn't for the 5th anniversary? That was the picture of the very first day we put the books on the floor. I wanted to use that exact photo because that morning, it was March 16th. I'm sorry, it was March 30th. I took those out of the box and I was so excited to take those out of the box. And I stacked them up on that table, and it was the very first time I had the books in my store. And it was an amazing day. Oh, I love this. Somebody had a question about, there were a bunch of comments about the pimento cheese. Everybody really got into the pimento cheese, and I don't blame you because the pimento cheese was delicious. It's so good. Somebody told me that they thought it was too garlicky, and it is pretty garlicky. So you can cut the garlic in half and it's still delicious. I mean, you can really play with that recipe. There's so many ways to do it. How do I remove tree sap from linen pants? You're going to want to use a thick, oily soap. You're going to have to let it rest a few minutes and then kind of scrape it off with the back of like a credit card or something and then scrub and wash. And I had another question about linen. It's actually, is the stain brush safe on, if these are church linens and they've been used a long time and they're kind of thin? So they're kind of thin because they've been used so long, and one of the people is afraid. The horsehair brush, when it's wet, I mean, you can scrub a cashmere sweater with it. It's very, very delicate. Is there a way to stop the sulfur smell in the water? You know what? The first thing I would do is I would add some washing soda, and I would also use a color catcher because it'll at least pull that sulfurous smell out of the clothes. Tell me the trick to setting the dye in blue jeans. What if they have elastane? So they have elastic in them. It's really hot water, like tap hot, not boiling. It's tap hot, a half a cup of salt, or I'm sorry, a fourth a cup of salt, and you let them sit overnight, and then you wash them, and the color will be set forever, and the elastane won't matter. My fiberglass shower is purple stains from shampoo that won't come out. I also use purple shampoo. Linda, can you email me the shampoo that you use? I need to look up to what they use as the purple. Like, I know mine is blue iron, but that's why will you email it to me? And I have an answer, but I actually have 2 different answers depending on the blue. Red wine on a scarf that repels mosquitoes. First of all, I love these and they totally work. We sold them a few years ago, and I actually took one home and I use it when I sit on the deck. Oxygen bleach is going to be just fine. Just dip it in and wash it. Don't let it soak in the oxygen bleach. Just dip it in, it'll turn color, and then wash it. I tried to use oily soap and oxygen bleach on sticky stuff on my blanket, wash, but it didn't dry. Just put the just put the oily soap on the sticky spot and let it sink in like a half hour, 45 minutes, an hour, and then scrape it with like a credit card or whatever, a butter knife, that kind of thing. And then it should run water through it. It should rinse right out, and the sticky will be gone. The oily will cut the sticky. Grease from fish and chips. This was a vacation stain, and this person who wrote this was really cute because she said, I love vacation souvenirs, but not this one. Just vinegar and water, spray it on and let it rest, and then go. It's purple lavender dial soap. Oh, so it's not shampoo, it's hand soap. I got to think about it, Linda. Let me think on that a minute. Scarf that repels mosquitoes. Yeah, Jenny, they're common. You can actually, like at REI and stuff, they now have shirts that repel mosquitoes. What's great is it's safe, because they use the essence from a marigold. It's really, really great. It's amazing. Would you recommend air dry or dryer air dry for a combination for the faux fur? I would air dry it. Once it's dry, I'd turn the dryer to air fluff and toss it in with a couple of your wool balls. And Wendy, I know you have them, so we're good to go on that one. Must I always use distilled water when at the Iggi? We have decently filtered water. They actually recommend that you use tap water. And if your water is pretty filtered, have at it. My water is really hard. I am afraid to use my tap water in my irons. But if your water is pretty filtered, I'd have at it. But yeah, Jenny, the scarves should be like $20 or $30. They're not expensive. When we sold them, one of the most fun things, mosquitos are everywhere in Minnesota. When we sold them, this woman bought a handful because she was going to use them as baby gifts, because she said in the summer, this would be the perfect thing for a baby, to wrap a baby in. Okay. So what other questions do we have? These are all of them that we had asked. The other thing about the pimento cheese, I'll just tell you, I got tons of comments, and some people didn't like the way it was made. I mean, there were some people who wanted it like pure, like, pimentos, mayonnaise. And I will tell you, and I mentioned it, everybody's going to tell you have to use one brand of mayonnaise, and I used Hellman's. The brand was Duke's, and it's several people commented you can only use Duke's for pimento cheese. It's funny. I love Duke's on a burger. On pimento cheese, I'd still use Hellman's, but I'm going to tell you, pimento cheese is to die for on a burger. I mean, to die for. Oh yeah, it'd be fun. Like you know what? That's an idea I didn't have, Jenny. I should have bought a bunch for when we sit on the deck. That would have been a great idea. Well, shoot, I didn't think of it, and of course we don't sell them anymore. And I just had that one for myself. All right. Well, if we don't have anything else, we'll call it. Video comes out tomorrow. There's an extra video next week because we're setting up Holiday in the store right now. And Holiday is going to go live next week. And always. Who do you think I am? Always. Holiday is going to go live next week, and I'm going to do a store tour of it and kind of show you everything, and then you can just buy what you want. I have a shirt that only gets stinky when I've worn them for a while. They just need to warm up. Wash them with oxygen bleach. The sweat is embedded in the fabric. The oxygen bleach will break it down, and you'll be good to go. Nina, you are most welcome. I'm eager to hear how you love your Iggy. So, all right, everybody, thank you. Oh, wait. Looking for a good wood polish. Oh my gosh, I've got one coming. It's killer. And I want to tell you, it's Christoph something. Christoph something. Shoot. I just ordered it. I can't think of what it's called. It'll be here soon, and I'll do a whole video about it. All right, and it's safe. That was the thing about it. They were hard to find. Adore you back. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I will see you next week. Have a good day. Bye.